What's up, guys? Welcome back. So, waiting for parts for the Jeep to arrive. They're going to start arriving. Well, one of them already started to arrive. The rest are going to be sometime next week. However, today we're going to be working on my wife's Suburban. So the Suburban, bought this Suburban, $2,000 from a salvage auction, and it's needed some serious TLC. I've already repainted it, threw on a hitch, had to replace the tires, put on a soft lift on the front. You know, it's all good, right? Today, we are replacing some stuff. We have replacement fog lights because the previous owner, and the wiring harness is formed because the previous owners butchered it. Tow mirrors, and if you have a wife, you'll understand, and the remote start kit. So today is the next step in making the M.A.V, the mom assault vehicle. So the one thing about Chevys is there's always room to work under here. So the fog light housings are over here, and as you see, if you want to see that, they're just push tab lights, and it's super simple. Like that, and boom, they're in. That's it. That's the whole thing. Line up, push in, super simple. They've just had holes in them for a long time, so looks a lot better. Other side, same rules apply. Bolts, pins. Let's line it up. Line it up. We can push it in that little extra fit, and that's it. That's how you install fog lights on a 2007. Always looking good. Well, thank God. So the first thing you're going to notice is this is round and that is rectangle. Oop. So how are you going to do that? Well, that's what these are for. So this is not this is an adapter, if you want to call it that, or and there will be the right terminology that can rotate it with one hand. Slide there, kids. Okay, come on now. Oh, it's the other direction. I apologize. Turns out you really do need two hands for this kind of stuff. There it is. I'll be the first to admit when I'm wrong. Turns out the bigger side goes up, the smaller side goes down, and that's it. I'm going to go through, I'm going to zip tie these puppies up so they're out of the way, but this plate here will catch it, and let's do the other side. So we're in here, and let's get it started. Let's hit the fog light button, which I don't know if, the thing is, I don't even know if I can test it. Let's turn it on. Fog lights. I don't know if you guys can see that. Fog lights are green. Let's see if they light up. If not, there's nothing more. There's one, and there's two. Voila. The next step is we have this Start X remote start kit for this car. Now, I've already gone through and programmed in a set of keys with the remote start button. Now this, let's open her up, is allegedly all you need to, that's the module, I'd imagine. Here's the harness. I didn't even watch the video, but I don't imagine it'll be too. I imagine this is gonna be pretty easy. I've done harder with less, so fuck it. So, obviously you gotta, I don't know how much you guys can see. It's bright as hell here. Bottom panel off, and these are supposed to have 3 screws. There's no screws present. I mean, I did get this car from a salvage auction, but damn, okay. I mean, let's see if I can just pop this puppy off. Yep. Oh yeah. I probably pull the key out, huh, kids? Oh, right, I gotta turn the lights off. My bad. Do I have to, I wonder if I had to drop that lower kick plate too. Probably should have watched the video before I did this. I am in a bit of a pickle. So I was able to get this disconnected. And this is the next bracket that has to come off, but she's just not wanting to go. Alrighty, kids. So if you're doing this on a 2007 Suburban, this is a lock you have to fish out. Now, I should just be able to... Comes right out, baby. Okay, now that we have this, we have to hook this into the females, or the male's female side of this, which should be just like that. I'll keep the lock out because Don't care too much about a lock. Okay. And this kind of fishes up into here. Oh, come on now. Oh, I hate the flies out here in this Arizona heat, dude. So this should be it. The rest of this harness is extra. Now that that's hooked up, now we gotta fish this bad boy down into the depths. And see if I can reach it, see if you guys can see me. Okay, so this is now becoming a total pain. Let's make sure we're not damaging any lines here. Okay, so that's that. This is pulled down. Okay, phase 3. Obviously, it goes without saying. Oh, wrong size. This probably will void your warranty if you didn't have it done professionally. This wasn't done like from Chevrolet, but I don't know. So I gotta get this last little bolt off, and I don't even know what size that is. That's wild. That's little. Okay, so it was in fact a 7mm. So let's get her hooked up. Bada boom, there we go. Okay, alrighty. So now we connect the two pieces together like so. This is the new one, so we get this puppy up here. And for it to be a proper mom assault vehicle, I mean, come on now. You definitely need everything you can get. Dear God. There we go. Okay. Now we take, where are my keys? Where is this thing? Now we take this puppy right here. Here we go. That's the right side, Ken. There we just one. There's 2. Red light. Now, where to put my... Okay, so now let's close this up. So the instructions say hit the lock button 3 times. So, well, this is strange. So I have everything good in there. Car starts with the key, but this just says press the lock 3 times to start the vehicle. Okay. Let's unlock it. Start over maybe. Lock, 2, 3. I am not going to lie to you, that took way longer than it should, and I probably should have read the entire instructions. This was what was wrong with it on this back page here, but now check it. All right, and oh, that's cool. It unlocks the doors too. Nice. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Now you know that if you've been working on cars for any amount of time, after you reassemble, you check again. So let's try the regular key. Let's make sure she goes into drive. Okay, cool, that works. Let's turn it off. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, I believe you have to put the key in, turn it. Cool. We're Gucci, boys and girls. Now let's kind of hide this and then start on the next project. And again, everything's buttoned up, put away. All right. Okay, kids, well, that's it. Now, to get this done, first you have to pop up this tab, which is just, plastic. And now, we're gonna start disassembling the door piece by piece. Now, if you follow the instructions online, they tell you to take this whole door panel off and, basically bastardize this whole thing. However, this cord hooks into this switch right here. So all you have to do is get enough room to get back there, disconnect this fucking crap tape, unhook it from here and pull it through, and bada bing, you're done. And then in reverse, you do it in reverse. You know what they say, the second side's even easier than the first side. So they're the old ones, they're the new. Let's look how they look. So let's hop on in. Oh. Well, that's... my apprentice in here with me. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Well, that's the next project in the mom assault vehicle complete. We have a remote start, the fog lights, and the tow mirrors. Oh, we're good. As I've made you aware, I'm attempting to make my wife the ultimate mom assault vehicle. And today we got done the new fog lights. We put on some KO3 tires the other day, tow mirrors, and the remote start. Next up is a more aggressive lift in the front. I want to put a roof bar with some lights on it, and one of those cop front ends. And all the money I make off of my YouTube, Twitch, everything else is going into this project. This and the Jeep. So keep watching, and as the parts come in, I'll let you know. I almost forgot. I also got my wife a golf cart. Got it from my aunt and uncle who upgraded. They live on a farm, so this is their old one. Needs new batteries. I need to go through the wiring, but yeah, that will give them, my kids, something to use to get around the neighborhood, whether it's going to the park or it's going to the mailbox. That one's going to take a little bit longer because batteries are expensive, and I need 36 volts running in series. And I can do 3 12 volts, or I can do 1 36 volt, or 6 volts. Again, that project is coming later. Who knows when.